Hi there, it's time for September favorites and I'm filming in the evening, so if the lighting seems a little bit odd, that's why. And I still haven't entirely figured out the lighting for filming in the evening, but I'm working on it. And so I hope this is not too bad. Anyway, did I say September favorites? I think I said September favorites. No, it's October favorites because it's coming to the end of October. And by the time this video goes up, which is in a couple of days, it will be the end of October. So yes, October favorites. Sorry about that. My brain is just, it's been a long day. I've been at work all day and it's been a busy day at work. So yeah, I'm just mush for brains. Anyway, excuse me. I've got a few things to show you this month and I'm kind of excited because I pulled out a few things that I've had in my collection for a while that I kind of forgot about and just kind of started using them again and finding that I really enjoy them. So yeah, okay. Once again, I have a big basket full of stuff, and as you can see, the first thing on top is my Urban Decay palette. And this is the Urban Decay, the DIY palette, where you can get the single shadows and put the shadows in. And this is the one with the 6 shadows in it, and I've picked the colors of the shadows in there that I wanted and then picked out, and I completely forgot about them. And then I sort of thought, you know what, I'm gonna pull these out and use them because I specifically made up this palette to be able to do it's almost like a smoky eye palette before the smoked palette by Urban Decay came out. And so I kind of made this up myself. The palette comes with a brush, which as you can see, it's still in the plastic. I've never used it. And I will try to pull out the shadows to show you, to tell you what the colors are. So, okay, this is not necessarily going to work very well because it's hard to do. So this is Scratch, which is sort of a pinky champagne color. And that's it swatched there. It's just a very neutral color, which was the reason that I got it. This purple, I'm not going to pull it out because I actually remember the name. It's Psychedelic Sister, and it's a very purple, but it's gorgeous. And what I like to do is actually wear like a taupe or a gray base and then layer this on top of it, which makes it quite sort of purple, but not bright purple, so it makes it kind of smoky. And this is the purple shade. As you can see, it kind of shimmers, and that's it on my finger there. The next one is Busted, and this is a dark chocolatey taupe brown color, which was going to be my brown smoky eye. I'm sorry if I'm doing this a little bit slowly because I'm trying not to break anything, and that's the brown there. And then there's this teal color, which is actually quite bright and a lot brighter than I remember it being. This is it, and it's called Hate. I guess it's spelled H-A-I-G-H-T, and I'm guessing it's pronounced Hate, or Hague. And that's the color there, which is just simply gorgeous. I wore this a few days ago on a dark gray base, and so it kind of looked grayish, but it had a little bit of the teal color peeking through, and it was just absolutely stunning. This next one I really like, and it's a dark purple, and it's called Rockstar, and it looks almost sort of charcoaly gray and that's the color there. So, you know, it's sort of a gray purple, and it's got hints of purple coming through depending on how the light hits it, but it's very, very gray in its undertones. And finally, this last color, which is sort of a shimmery, as you can see, shimmery charcoal gray, and it's called Oil Slick. And I haven't tried Oil Slick in a smoky eye yet, but I do want to try it though, because I think it'll be really nice. And that's it there, so it's quite dark. I'll put it on the side. See, I don't know if you can see the shimmer in it, but it's got a lot of shimmer, and it's not chunky glitter, it's just, you know, really fine shimmer and kind of glittery, but it's really, really pretty. And of course now I have a handful of swatches that I forgot to bring something out to wipe with, so big mess. So that's my Urban Decay palette, and I've really been enjoying it this month, and I have pretty much been using most of the colors, so which is why I just took the time to show it all to you. And then I've also been really enjoying or using as a complement my Meet Matte Nude palette. And I'm using the Meet Matte Nude palette in conjunction with my Urban Decay palette, and using the nude shades to blend out the harsh edges of my eyeshadow colors. And in particular, I've been using Matte Singh. I've run out of fingers to swatch, I'm sorry, and Matte Abdul. And they're both fantastic neutral shades that just do a fabulous job of blending out my eyes. And another favorite is my shadow sticks, and these are my Models Prefer shadow sticks, and they are the Models Prefer Infinite Color shadow sticks. I don't know if you can see that. Might be able to see it a little bit better on a darker color. There you go. And I have them in 3 different colors, sort of dark brown, medium brown, and a champagne color. And these work amazingly as bases. I think I showed in my September favorites a couple of shadow sticks, and they were my Rimmel ones, which I also use. But I've really been enjoying these Models Prefer ones lately. And I'm just swatching them for you. This video might run very long if I decide to swatch every single thing, so I might tone that down. So the first color is called Mystique, and it's a bronze azura, and that's that color there. That's that deep brown. The second color is called Down to Earth, and that's what it looks like. And that's the second color there, which is sort of a shimmery medium brown, I think, with slight taupe tones to it. And then the final one is a champagne color, and this is called Pop the Bubbly, which is actually quite a appropriate name for it. So there are those. And then I rediscovered in my collection a MAC shadow stick, and this is in the color Shark Skin. Now this shadow stick is extremely old, and it's a gray color, a deep sort of charcoal gray color. And I've been using this in particular underneath my shadows when I've been doing like those smoky eyes from my Urban Decay palettes. And did I tell you the color? It's called Shark Skin, and I have no idea if this color is actually still available, because honestly, this shadow stick has to be at least 13 years old. Yeah, it's really old. So it's a wonder it still works, but it does still work, so that's fantastic. And then I have some lip products, because you know I love my lip products, and I have some lip products to show you. And 2 of my favorites, which I've been using a ton of lately, are my NYX Butter Glosses. And these are the 2 colors that I have been reaching for the most. The the one I've been reaching for all the time is this pink one, and it is in the color Strawberry Parfait. And it actually reminds me a lot of the Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss in Pink Pop, except this one smells like, what do you call that stuff? Vanilla. It smells really, really good. And that's the color there. It's a pink color. It just gives my lips a really, really nice sheerish wash of color, but the color definitely does sort of show on my lips, and it's just really, really pretty. If I want something that's kind of a pretty color, but I don't want something really, really intense and bold and bright, then I reach for my NYX Butter Glosses, because they just are gorgeous. And the other one is my red one, which is a bright red, and this is in the color Cherry Pie. And I just love these NYX Butter Glosses. And this one is very, very, very pigmented and very red, and it's just gorgeous. So if I want to wear a red lip, but I don't want a red lip that's bam red, I wear this, and it's worked really, really well. The other couple of lip products that I have been reaching for a lot, and these are NYX as well. I've just been on a NYX lip product craze. Not lipsticks, but lip glosses, lip balms, that sort of thing. Are these NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and they are obviously matte. I'm wearing one of them now. I am wearing this one, which is called San Paulo, and it's just a really, really pretty pink color. And then the other one that I've been wearing a lot is more of a peachy color, and I've opened it, it's this color here, and it's called Antwerp. They're all named after cities, so that's kind of cool. And this is sort of a peachy, corally color, and that's it there. And these are really, really nice. They dry matte. They don't make my lips feel really, really dry, and they're very comfortable. And there's no transfer. So like when I drink a cup of tea or coffee, there's no transfer, and they do last quite a long time. Of course, they don't stand up to wear if, you know, you're eating and the food's oily and things like that, you know, because pretty much not really much of anything stands up to that. But these are really good, and they do last a really, really long time. I can actually get about 4 to 6 hours of wear out of these, which is pretty phenomenal. Okay, so next is a powder. And I have been kind of struggling with my powders this month because I ran out of my favorite CoverGirl and Olay powder, and I wanted to try a few different powders, and a couple that I tried didn't quite work for me, and I was being really, really, I don't know, I was just hoarding my favorite Coty loose face powder, which my friend Tessa sends me from the US, and I just don't want to use it all up because I only have the one and I can't buy it here in Australia. So I've just been like hoarding it, and I've been looking for another powder, and I was looking through my collection of stuff, and I found this powder, and it's by a brand called Catalina Geo, and it's a Korean brand. So that's the name, if it focuses there. And that's the name, Catalina Geo. And this is in the color 21 Light Beige, and it's the bi-color sensor in 1.44. I used to use their mineral powders, and I love their mineral powders. I thought I was buying a mineral powder when I bought this, but it turns out I'm not. I think this is just like a powder foundation or a regular powder because it's quite heavy. It looks like this. It looks a bit yellow to me when I use it, but the color does match me, and I am wearing it now. And so I've been trying it out various ways. I was using it with my fake Bobbi Brown eBay brush, and I didn't like the way it applied, and it didn't look very nice, and it sort of wore off with my makeup during the day. And then I thought, I'll try it with a different brush, and I pulled out my flat top e.l.f. powder brush, which looks like this, and these brushes are amazing powder brushes. So the combination of this powder and this brush has been absolutely amazing and flawless, and my makeup has lasted, you know, almost all day with it, with just the usual. I mean, it just gives it a really nice buffed in, because I think with this brush being so dense and it kind of buffs the powder in, it just buffs it in beautifully and it looks amazing. So I've been really, really happy with that. And finally, I have one blush to talk about, and this is the PH Matchmaker Physicians Formula Blush, and it's in the color Natural. So, and this is like the cutest dang blush because it's just really, really cute looking. So when I first started using it, I think there's one little tiny dot here that's still shimmery. It was around it, like all the dots were shimmery, and it looked like it was kind of like a spotlight, kind of a mirror lit. But it's a really, really, really pretty pink, and that's what it looks like. And it just looks gorgeous on the cheeks as a flush of pink, and it's just really, really pretty. It just gives a really nice pink glow. I'm not wearing that. I'm wearing quite a few of things I'm talking about today, but I'm not wearing that. But so that's been a blush that I have really, really been enjoying. So yeah, those are all my favorites for the month. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.